Ah, I quit. All right. So at the bottom of our boards, we have numbers. That is going to be the order in which we are playing. I have drawn what seems to be the short straw, as I am the first player, which means my houses
Yeah.
are limited to 2, while you all have spaces for 3. Also, in the top portion of your boards, you're going to have 2 animals. Those 2 animals are what you are going to start with in your houses. So I have a meerkat and a flamingo. It looks like TJ has the same. And Christina has a meerkat and a something. Tree kangaroo.
Tree kangaroo.
Koala? I'm just going to call it a different animal every time.
That's fair.
Okay.
And a meerkat.
And I do appreciate everybody sticking with us as we figured out what the heck was going on.
Hey, TJ, didn't we have something that we were supposed to give away?
Oh, yeah, that giveaway. All right, so for everybody.
After all the people have left watching on Twitch, now you're going to do the giveaway?
No, they're all back. They'll be back.
Okay.
They're back. They'll come back. It's going to run for like an hour, so.
Yeah, fun. We'll tweet 30 times, and everybody, the 9 people who are watching right now, are going to tweet to all their friends and say, "Hey, Christina is going to kick their butts, so come watch."
Yeah, for sure. I have to poke a button to make that happen. So while you all get Richmond, if you can help me set up my extra animals, I'm gonna go poke that button.
Sure.
The only thing that you'll need to do, everybody, is once I start this, it will tell you. You just need to be following the channel, and you'll type !raffle into the chat box, and it'll enter you in, and you should be good to go. Real simple.
It's going to run for an hour, and at the end, we will announce who the winner is.
Cool. And they're going to win what?
They are going to win a copy of Stick'em. Thanks, Christina.
Welcome.
This is our 3rd show and our first giveaway. So put on your big boy pants and win some games.
Yeah.
God, do we have to do that too? Like, do we have to say the same thing?
It's in our rider.
So it was in the contract to have me on the show. You have to use all of our taglines and things.
That's why we're never allowing Brandon on the show. Sorry, Brandon, because I don't want to have to go.
That's horrifying in every possible way.
So, all right. So yeah, the giveaway will start, and
it should
we got it going.
Be good to go if
it's running. I see it.
!raffle.
All right, I am going to take the first turn then, and I am going to move. I'm just going to move 1 space, and I'm going to take this down.
And during that, J-Wolf, thanks for following. Appreciate it.
And gotta find somewhere to put this in my board, and I will make it a flamingo pit. Oh God!
Whoa! You're taking your whole zoo somewhere.
I'm gonna stop that problem real quick. I'm gonna lock those boards.
There we go.
Or those run away on us.
Alrighty, and that is my turn.
Sounds awesome. That means I am next. Alrighty, I think I'm going to move 1, 2. I'll place it there. I'm gonna get this guy.
Yeah, I already don't like you.
Oh man, that was unfortunately quick.
That happened.
Oh.
All right, Christina, go yell at me some more.
All right, so nobody has. Don't forget to put your little animal in your enclosure, TJ.
I'm getting it. It's gonna be meerkats.
All right, so nobody has any foxes, so that's not gonna matter for anybody.
Passing the breeding space.
1, 2, 3. No good space for this thing.
And then you can use F for flip if you want as well.
Yeah, to flip it over to the other side, because that helps.
That does help it. Okay. So gonna put it there. And I'm gonna make it, where are we? Yeah, I'm gonna get that meerkat in there. All right.
Meerkat. All right, Richmond.
I am going to. I'm gonna move here. Yeah. And take a flamingo, which I will put in this pen.
Uh-huh.
And then I will also take a meerkat.
Cat train, run.
And I am finished.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Oh, I see what Richmond did. That is a dirty move. Getting these meerkats all set up. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna rotate that. Slide
Oh,
right in.
fits so nice right there.
It does. It's almost like Christina's very mad at me right now.
Fits so beautifully right in there. Good job, TJ.
Thank you. Guys, I don't think she's enjoying me.
All right, so no.
See, that fit in real nice, Christina.
Yeah.
No need for anger.
Okie dokie. Got some meerkats and some kangaroos.
Pretty sure that's a.
And we passed the meerkat breeding.
But nobody has
no one-
meerkats.
No one can breed meerkats yet.
All right. So I don't have any space in my houses. I'm going to have to take a piece. So I'll take this one.
Like at the zoo, when you're going to these places to get the animals, do you think that's like enclosures, or do you think that's like the nurseries in the zoo of all these animals, and you're like picking up a baby
Oh,
and putting it in a big
I assume
enclosure?
we're sneaking in with like a black duffel bag and like I'm gonna take a meerkat and a tree kangaroo.
Oh, so you think that the New York Zoo, you're breaking and entering into the New York
To
Zoo,
build our own.
stealing these animals, and then building your own zoo.
Wait, is that not the theme? This was misrepresented to me.
Yeah, it's we're taking a black duffel bag to the store called Amazon with 2 Z's. It's where we go to the rainforest and take all these animals that none of which live in the rainforest. So
I'm gonna take a meerkat, put it on my board.
Oh, sorry. I need to put my meerkats in my meerkat manor.
And then I'm gonna move one of the meerkats into the house. Get in there.
All right. So obviously the next breeding will be the flamingos, which will only benefit Richmond right now.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to get me 1, 2, 3. I will get a flamingo and a penguin.
We don't take advantage of the breeding until after your main action is done. Just in case you were to fill an enclosure,
Gotcha.
and got to take an attraction. But since you did not, I will take a flamingo maybe and put it in the pen.
Wow, that is a nice looking pen there, Richmond.
In Richmond, with the additional bonus, what would make you be able to do that additional one?
Good call. So anytime that you're able to breed, you get to take an extra one of any other pen. Thank you for reminding me. Which means I get a meerkat.
Meerkat.
Yeah, so this is only available, I believe, in the 2 and 3 player game is the bonus breeding.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, so it is one that if you've played a larger game of, you might miss. But
yeah,
thank you for the reminder.
Well, if you win, you can dedicate your win to me.
Sure, I will pay you in meerkats.
Awesome.
Oh no, J Wolf, that's horrifying. I don't miss those days.
Oh,
I hope
congratulations.
they're okay. Jay Wolf just had a 12-week-year-old throw up on their bed. I said week-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I'm okay.
Hey, you and Christina have had to put up with non-traditional learning for the last week, so I don't blame you.
Get a tree kangaroo and a fox.
Wait, did Richmond go? I don't think Richmond went.
I did not go.
Oh, he didn't. I thought you went.
Sneaky. No, he just bred because we passed the flamingos.
Oh, back to the breeding.
Yeah. All right. I am going to take. I'm actually going to take that same move and do Arctic fox and kangaroo.
I'm going to pull out a couple of these because these are a little hitchy.
That's a good idea.
How many people in the chat were able to go to Camp Capstone? I definitely got to watch most of it. I saw the nonsense that was the Bourbon Night.
Oh no!
I mean, Brandon was there, so immediate nonsense was entered into.
Yeah, I also saw Christina play in Ride the Rails.
That was fun. That's a good game too.
Yeah, that's a fun game. I have it and the expansions. I would like to get Rachel to play the Germany one with me because we've been to Germany once, but we definitely took the train all over the place, and she spent I believe like a May term or a semester in Germany. So is very she would know a lot of places that are on the map for sure.
I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna get a penguin and a meerkat. Penguin there.
And you did pass the tree kangaroo breeding, but nobody benefits from that.
Oh, there's always this cost analysis you have to do with passing up the animals versus getting the enclosures to put the animals in.
Right.
Yeah.
And the animals are so spread out that ones you need for your enclosure are almost too far away.
Right.
Absolutely.
I watched the play of New York Zoo as well, and then I spent most of it. I mean, I think I watched most of Camp Capstone when I was at home for most of that weekend.
No, Richmond. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I was just saying, I thought they did a great job for doing virtual.
It was the best online implementation of a convention or something like that because they made you feel so welcome, and it made it feel like we're all in this small thing together. The Discord server was so well put together, and shout out to the Capstone team for everything they did. Chris from Game All Night is just a machine, and I know he had a lot to do with some of the stuff, and he just knocked it out of the park. And so did everybody from the Capstone team for sure.
The elephant's right here. I chose a tile. He's hiding in the animals.
In the pile of animals.
All right. I am also going to take an enclosure. Little dicey.
Yeah, that's
a little bit.
There's a nice piece right here with your name on it.
I'd hate for somebody to go get that.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to pass over the penguin breeding, but nobody can breed a penguin. And I'm going to take that enclosure. Oh, why is it not rotating?
So my parents' house, my mom has a thing for flamingos. And
on the spectrum, how much of a thing?
We have an entire bathroom dedicated to penguins or dedicated to flamingos.
Okay.
And then they have a place down at the beach, and the entire kitchen is flamingos painted all over it.
Oh.
It's tasteful.
Tasteful flamingo decoration.
Yeah. No,
as it does.
I like it. And the bathroom's not because like the wallpaper's not flamingo, but there's like flamingo soap dispenser. There's a little flamingo plush guy that's hanging out. But I like it, and so we've had people like gift us flamingo stuff for years, and like put at Christmas put like a flamingo like light up thing in our front yard. So every time I see the flamingos on this thing, I'm like, oh yeah, more
You just-
flamingos.
Text your mom and tell her you're breeding flamingos and see what she says.
It'd be something to the effect of, "What the hell are you talking about?"
I win. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you
Well, I have to take animals, so I will go there. This thing where I only have 2 house spaces is kind of frustrating.
Yes. With that said, you do have a nice little engine going for breeding, though.
Sure. You heard my explanation, correct? I know how breeding works.
I'm scared.
As you should be.
Uh,
TJ, you're up.
Oh yeah, I am going to.
And just as a note, we won't get to it yet, but once the tile spaces empty out, those no longer count as movement spaces.
Good to know. Good to know.
So at that point, it's just a matter of like maximizing your animals that you've got going on to get these attractions to fill up your space.
Right. And using the most of the small attractions that are at the bottom.
Mhm.
Because at some point you just kind of go, you big green spaces, I don't need you. We're going to go light green hallway.
I'm going to take a meerkat. Now, did you say that in the rules that I could take a additional meerkat when I place one from my houses and place them in my enclosure, Richmond?
That's correct.
Okay.
So that's what a little bit on the top right of your board.
That's great to know. And then I'm going to take a tree kangaroo. All right, Christina, that's on you.
Interesting.
Oh wait, that's actually
Oh,
Richmond has to breed.
Yeah.
I do have to breed. Thank you very much. Thank you for announcing it. I am going to breed, and I get a bonus breed because I was able to breed. Let's do meerkats since they're coming up first.
So much breeding.
So much breeding.
Mm-hmm. I like that piece, but I need some animals.
You're right, Tom. I am the Oprah of breeding. You get a baby, and you get a baby, and you get a baby.
And I'm scarred forever.
As you should be.
I guess I can put both of my animals in my enclosures, right? I got a meerkat and a flamingo, so they can both go in there.
Can.
I wouldn't advise it, but you can. Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
All right.
Just trying to keep you from getting ahead of us.
Okay, then the next one I'm doing
is my move.
Is your move. No, it's gonna happen again. He's gonna breed more meerkats. It needs to stop.
I think what you guys are used to of only playing with the 2 of you, and then now that there's a 3rd person, you have to let someone else take a turn.
No, I'm so confused because of the order of the boards.
Oh yeah, that's true. It doesn't go 1st, 2nd, 3rd. It's all out of order.
I'll get it like 15 minutes before we're done. 15 minutes before we're done, I'll figure it out, and then you'll be like, yes, we've been doing that the entire game. I'll be like, oh, that makes sense.
3. I will go there. Put a kangaroo.
Aethernet, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it.
All right, so we get to breed our meerkats.
We are now going to breed our meerkats.
And I finish an enclosure. No, I don't.
No,
it's
you
a
have
rock.
an up. Yeah,
It's a rock. Oh gosh,
What?
it moved.
And I'm gonna get a bonus. My
An
bonus
earthquake happened in
breed.
my enclosures, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah,
I do-
don't forget your bonus breed.
I can breed the flamingos then as well.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, so I've only played this one other time and it was 4 players and we didn't have that rule at a 4-player game. So
Yeah.
but
It
it's
was
nice to have that.
I was watching Antlab Games. They have kind of, I wouldn't say an official playthrough, but it's definitely a 2-player playthrough of New York Zoo on their YouTube page. And in the 2-player game, you get the bonus breed as well.
All right.
There's
So
also a variant in the 2-player game where you get to start the board with all of start your game with all of the dark green tiles, and
Oh.
you split them up between the two of you. You can put them anywhere you want on the board. So it kind of gives you it turns it into almost like a 30-minute game just for 2 people.
That's interesting.
I assume, I don't know entirely, but can you play this game solo?
You can play this game solo.
Cool.
You get you're basically trying to fill your board through 2 trips around the track, and you have there you get 5 little chits that one says 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 plus. And on your turn, you use one of those chits, you turn it over and go that many spaces, and then you can't refresh them until you've done all 5.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's definitely one that, again, since it's only 2 trips around the board, it seems like something you could probably play in as a solo game in probably 15-20 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right. So I went to the not the breeding spot. I captured some animals. I mean, bought them. I don't know. I don't know if I've decided what it is in my headspace yet.
Snatched them up.
Threw them in a petri dish.
Yeah, that's how you get meerkats. So I have finished one of the enclosures.
Yep. So one of your guys can go back to
it's goes back to my house, and all the rest get pulled off, and I'm sure I'll pull that board. Yep, there it happened.
Put it back for you.
Thank you so much.
Boop.
I feel like my lift height that might be a little high. I might have to fix that. And now I can go up and get an attraction.
So the attractions come in varying sizes. The biggest one, I believe, is a 2x4.
I believe that is indeed correct.
2x4, 2x3, 2x2, and then all kinds of different shapes. But definitely being the first one to knock that out's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take the 2x4.
The old Jim Duggan.
I'm just gonna stick that right there. Oh, there we
go. So the attractions are just a little smaller than the spaces, so it's not going to fit perfectly.
I see that.
It actually gives you. It's almost better. It gives you a little more buffer room for the spaces.
All right. I'm gonna go 1, 2, drunk elephant, 3.
That sounds like the most horrifying thing ever.
It's gonna be the name of the bar I open when I retire.
The drunk elephant. I want to go there now.
And the penguins.
As the penguin.
And we passed the flamingos.
Hey, thank you.
So I completed a flamingo space. And I get a meerkat. So, unfortunately, I do not have any open houses. So, I do not get to put a flamingo back in a house. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Boo!
Oh, wow. She said that like it was our fault.
I mean, it kind of is.
I mean, that's fair.
Right.
Now,
I'm just gonna...
we wrote the rules.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Rule inquiry.
Yes.
This open one that just got cleared. Do I place a new animal in this, or do I wait until I gain more animals?
You wait until you gain more animals.
Okay,
so
that's even better.
And from a, well, I won't tell you now.
It's
You'll
secret.
figure it out when I use it against you.
All right.
Do I need to start
placed-
doing the ASMR stuff again?
No,
TJ?
please no. Hard pass. That
How
this
do I
is
grab
this,
all these flamingos together to put them back?
you select them, click and hold, just like you're doing like on a desktop computer. You should be able to grab them
right.
all.
Mhm.
Ta-da! Flamingo.
In the back.
Flock? Flock. We'll go with flock.
I think there's probably a technical word for it, but
Flamingos?
yeah.
Does anybody know in the chat what the technical name for his flamingo? Wrong
There's a
answers
group
only.
of
Wrong answers
flamingos
only.
called.
Wrong answers only, because
You
they
took
have
your
access to
attraction.
Google.
All right, so you took your attraction. I also
Oh, you did.
finished my meerkat for my bonus breed. So I am going to put a meerkat back in my house. And then, yeah, you took a good one.
Yeah. I agree.
I disagree.
I'm going to take one now because I think I can grab another one later. I hope I can grab another attraction later. All right.
Nope.
So
I feel like
that
that's
is-
my that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to get my one and never complete another one.
All right. So it is my turn now.
Metal
What?
Taco 8. Thanks for the follow.
All right. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Ugh.
I'm gonna take
Killing me, Smalls.
I'm gonna take this in.
Listen.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's
It's not a bad looking.
This piece would look so perfect right in this space. Right
It's
here.
true. That would look beautiful there.
where is it?
And yet,
What spot?
It would have gone really well.
That's
right
spot. Yeah,
there.
it would have looked great there. But
Now
alas,
it lives there in your zoo.
it lives
Yes.
there.
my drunk penguins are gonna go live in that spot. So, yeah, that is my turn.
That is your turn. I
Breed them kangaroos.
have no choice.
Well, no one has.
No one can
has
breed
enough
kangaroos, so I don't have to worry about
Nope.
that too much. I believe that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go right here. I'm gonna get penguins and meerkats. Penguin for there and meerkat for there.
Christina, what's Rob up to tonight?
Well, Wednesdays. It's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday. Tuesdays. I think he was gonna work on some Frosthaven stuff.
Might be the case.
Which I think is what he does a lot of the times when he doesn't have other things to do, but we record on Thursday, so most likely he's probably working on our show notes and getting things prepped for our Thursday recording.
Show notes.
Show notes. Who needs show notes? We do, or we'll go off track. That's
I mean, that when I'm sure you had show notes when Patrick was there, and yet here we are.
and yet, yeah. Okay, let's see what I can do with this ugly
Now, at any
piece.
point, I can only place 2 animals into my enclosure. Is that correct, Richmond?
That is correct.
Okay. Even though that little meerkat's hanging out in my house, he still can't go there.
Correct.
And I can only place on the tile I just played, right?
That's correct. But you can move 2 animals there.
Because they're the same ones.
Yes.
Oh, that's a small penguin army all of a sudden.
Hey.
Once again, penguin army, the group of penguins.
Right? Is that what you call a group of penguins? As an army?
Yes.
Why else would they be dressed like that?
They're called a DeVito of penguins.
A DeVito of penguins. They're the fancy
right.
army.
So what's next? Penguins to breed?
Yes.
It seems that they're on the way to penguin breeding.
Richmond, you'll appreciate this. Rob and I went to the local theater in town, which is called the Grandin.
Sure.
And this was back when we were probably we might have been engaged, but we went and I went with some of my friends, and so we're sitting in there, and inside the Grandin Theater they have gargoyles, but they are owl gargoyles.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh, the owl gargoyles are really cool. And he's sitting next to me, and he leans and he's like, well, a group of owls is called a Grandin. And that's why this is called the Grandin Theater. I was like, oh. And I leaned over and I told all my friends what he had just told me. And he's behind me, like shaking his head no. Like, that's not what this is. And I'm super gullible like that. So he thought it was hilarious.
I find it hilarious too.
So a flock of owls is not a Grandin.
We only saw 2 movies in the Grandin in the 2 years we were there. I honestly don't remember what either of them were.
I like that theater. It's nice. It's small. It's local. You're just putting, and the ticket prices are cheaper than if you were to go to a big, AMC theater or whatnot. So.
Now, did you complete your turn, Richmond?
I did.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure before I remembered that Richmond comes before me.
Kyle, please don't go through any YouTube rabbit holes that you will not regret.
Yeah, that's probably not
or don't go through ones that you will regret. And in your case, meerkat breeding sounds like a terrible one to check out.
Really trying to get it on there. It's not.
So you good there?
Yeah, I'll get
work
it.
Work with a shadow.
Oh yeah, the shadow. That's helpful.
Yeah. Shadow Stevens.
Yep. Go ahead, Christine. That's all you.
You're just placing your tile.
Yeah.
He's just goofing.
I'm just goofing around.
Go for these flamingos and Arctic foxes, but I'm gonna put my flamingo in the house and my Arctic fox in this. And because I have another Arctic fox in here, he can join his friend.
Wow.
And we pass the flamingos, the penguins.
Everybody gets a penguin.
Yeah.
And a bonus breed.
Nope.
Oh, sorry, TJ.
So sorry.
Let's see what's coming up. Foxes. And then meerkats. Take a fox.
Kyle, don't do it, man. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I don't think internet rabbit holes are a good one, especially when it's meerkat
about breeding.
Yeah. All right. I am gonna go there. Right? Yeah. Right? Yeah.
You could also do a lot of hate drafting in this game.
Oh, for sure.
I can absolutely see that.
All right, and then a meerkat goes.
I mean, I got yelled at for doing something that wasn't hate drafting at all. I just wanted that piece, and Christina just yelled at me.
All right, and that is my turn.
All righty. Oh man.
Hey, TJ, breed them foxes.
Breed them foxes.
Breed them.
Breed
do
them
it.
Foxes.
It's unfortunate
Just
that.
Yell it really loud. I'm gonna go grab a beer.
Breed them foxes.
I would make a fox noise right now, but I don't know any fox noises.
I have a compressor on the mic, so I'm afraid of the noise that it might come out anyway. So that would be an interesting noise. I like the look of this piece. Yeah, y'all can breed those foxes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh
foxes.
man, that's gonna cause Richmond to satisfy a pen.
I don't know that you should use the word satisfy in breeding.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and just put that into my house so
Yep.
I can take all these.
Absolutely.
And
then I will also do my bonus breed.
Man, kangaroos are getting like no love.
They're out here not breeding, huh? I mean, the breeding jokes are just writing themselves, unfortunately.
unfortunately, is correct.
Let's take a look at everybody else's board states close in. There's Richmond's. Switch over to Christina's.
So I'm gonna take this little 3 guy.
Oh man,
Right
lucked out with that, Pete.
That's perfect. And you all don't really need to see my my horrible.
It's looking great, TJ.
Oh yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing.
It looks like my. So I've been playing 2 Point Hospital over the last couple of days on Switch, which I highly recommend if you like SimCity for hospitals. But your board looks like my hospital, which is throw everything in a corner and just hope people don't
hope it works out. Yeah.
All right, I went to this. I'm getting some meerkats and some kangaroos, so I can start breeding the kangaroos. I am done.
Okay.
All right. So I am going to. I do have a fox in that spot. Seems kind of wasted. But I think it needs to be done. So I am going to go here. And I am going to finish my flamingo pin. So I'm just going to move a flamingo there. Uh-oh.
I'll help throw your flamingos off.
Thank you.
I won't because I apparently can't grab anything without shaking my entire board. So I'll stay on my side.
That'll go there. I will get another attraction. Uh-oh. Another attraction. And we are going to take. Oh
no. Is that the sound of vapor lock?
Yeah. Again, we haven't heard that one in a long time.
I know.
Again, I can do the pregame ASMR sound again.
Nope.
If necessary.
Nope.
Buy that CD.
Nope.
No, you wouldn't because it sounds like this.
It's so bad.
I don't know. Is it?
I apologize to everyone else.
And everyone left. All right.
Yeah.
Then I get a
that was fun
as well. So take a meerkat, put it in meerkat manner. I still need to get my attraction. So TJ, you can go ahead.
All right.
And I will choose my attraction.
That went actually quite well for me. I'm going to go the one spot. I'm going to grab this guy. And what a great spot for him to go into.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to help me, but it sure does look pretty.
It fits so nice there.
It does. It really does.
TJ, just so you know, Christina's about to go off.
I know. I am quite aware as to what's going to happen, unfortunately.
Take this piece. He's going to go live right here in this happy little house.
The Bob Ross Pavilion.
Yeah. Well, see, it doesn't actually count because obviously the trees are upside down. So
that's true.
What is this, Australia?
I think that's good enough.
Yeah, it looks like it goes there. All right, that's me. Oh, and we breed the meerkats.
All right. So I'm going to grab mine already, but you've got some business to attend to.
It's true.
And I'll take my bonus breed of... Since that's the only thing I can take.
All right. And then I will get these kangaroos going. All right. So I completed my meerkats here. So he's going to go back there.
Oh, God.
Oh boy. Oy, oy, oy. No. Man, it would have been nice if these would have like snapped into the board.
One Moscow Mule, and the whole thing has just gone to hell.
Your zoo just gets totally wrecked. All right, so let me see what bonus attraction areas I need. I was going to get that one, but I don't need that one anymore. I need. Man, none of these are really good. We'll take that one though.
Press TJ's not on a watch for me to make sure that I'm throwing things in the right bag.
I mean, we'll notice once we start pulling out meerkats out of the flamingo pen.
And once the animals are gone, they're gone, right?
That is
no.
not correct. No.
What do you just use little bits of paper? Or...
Any flamingo or penguin you have lying around the house, just throw it on the board and
Yeah,
put it on the board.
Ceramic flamingos, little tiny guys. Obviously, in Tabletop Simulator, don't have to worry about that. You can just make a new one. In the the actual physical board game, there are pieces that count as 3 of each animal. So they'll take up 3 spots on the board for you. Just say you have 3 in that, and then you put the rest of them back. And then it says, use pennies, jelly beans if you still run out.
Yeah. Okay.
all right, Christina, have you done all your business?
I did all the business.
Alrighty. So I'm just going to move 1 space. And I'm going to take a flamingo, which I'm going to throw into this pin, and then also bring over this flamingo. And then I will also get a kangaroo, which I will throw into this pin. And feeling pretty good. That's my turn.
I'm going to move my elephant to here. Got some animals.
Victor Raymond, thanks for hopping in the giveaway raffle.
Alrighty.
Of course, we're giving away a copy of Stick'em.
Yes. This is a great game.
Despite our whatever our last comment says, Flick'em. There's a different game.
Oh, nope. Oh, that is 100% incorrect. Yep.
Oh, whoopsie.
Uh-oh. I don't like whoopsie.
No, I don't like a whoopsie either. Take an Arctic.
Are we giving away Stick'em or Flick'em? Which one?
Stick'em is coming from Capstone Games. If anybody has a copy of Flick'em, you're on your own.
You're on your own. I grabbed the wrong animal again. Yeah, if you have a game of Flick'em come to your house, that was not from us.
TJ has my copy of Flick'em Up, so I guess he could mail that without me knowing.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Every week we could give away a game of mine that's in your basement. It would only take 112 shows.
It's true.
All right. So you went, TJ?
I did.
All right, I'm gonna need this big space, but I have no animals. Oh wait,
hey, you have Meerkat. It's hiding there.
He's kind of blended in there. All right, what do I want to do with this piece? I live there. Yeah, Stick'em. We played Stick'em with my sister, who is not a gamer. And she had a tough time wrapping her head around the game because she had only been used to traditional trick-taking games. And so Stick'em definitely takes a trick-taking game and flips it on its head a little bit. So to ask someone who only knows traditional trick-taking rules and then do it an entirely different way, she was so confused.
But at the same time, it's not asking too much of you, you know?
It's not until you start like trying to strategize about things. And then you're like, oh wait, I can't do that. I have to, because of the rules. And we found that it benefits if you sit to the left of the player who does not play the best, to the right of the player that does not play the best, because then you're always going last.
Right.
It's beneficial.
Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of the same way that TJ, I finished my turn. It's the same way that like Gorse Maximus or Sea Change is now, in that it's still that trick taking game, but the changing of the trump in the middle of the in the round, it trips some people up. We did at the toy store I worked for. We did a game night where we featured a bunch of games, and Gorse Maximus was one of them. And I mean, it was the kids had no problem with it. It was the parents who were so used to playing euchre or spades or hearts or whatever trick taking game that they're used to. In Northern Kentucky and Kentucky, it's either euchre or rook are the two that are prominent in that area. And the parents were like, oh, okay, I kind of get it. But the kids took to it. And like, I had a table of like 2 parents, 2 kids. And just to watch the parents be excited about the kids, like picking up a trick taking game for the first time was kind of fun.
It's cool. Yeah, it's interesting how like however many games you're exposed to, rules cemented in your brain, and then when a game comes around and does something entirely different, you're like, wait a minute, my brain can't do this. But kids are like, I have no context for this, so I'm
Right.
fine. So we passed the flamingos. If anyone's breeding flamingos,
I did not pass. I did not. That was on Richmond's turn, so I did not have these flamingos at that point, and I have completed my turn. So Christina, whenever.
okay.
Oh, I didn't. Did
Yeah,
I pass?
we passed this one.
Oh no, I took the one that was here. I thought.
I'm just saying we passed the flamingos. So if you didn't breed yet,
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just make sure. Got it.
breed your shit. Ooh, I'm sorry. Stuff.
Oh, you're fine.
It's fine.
Okay, I don't know the rules.
Oh, that's right. We breed after we place. So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
means
yeah.
I actually
Yeah,
do get to
so
breed.
you actually do
That's
get to breed.
that's what I was.
I
Trying
don't
to
know. I
explain.
don't know how
I
to
was trying
breed
say,
because
I
I've
was
never
trying to say
ever
it's
done
okay.
this. And then I get to do a bonus breeding, right?
You do.
With a penguin.
Yes.
Okay. So that means I finish the penguins. No, I don't. No, I'm really bad at that.
It's hard
I
to tell
really-
at this point, like where everyone is.
Yes. I really
As far
do
as,
want
like,
them to snap on
progress.
Yeah. Because it all looks great right now, but
Night, Dave. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
bye, Dave.
Hey, Dave. Great, I have gone.
I think if you explain Gorse to someone as Victor, if you explain it to them as like I don't know, like euchre and Uno mixed together, like that at least gets a start to where we're going. Because I think those are the 2 main concepts that you just kind of have to get around: is the matching of the playing of like a suit, a different same number of different suit on top of each other. Like if they are familiar with Uno, then it should be good. I still love that game. I love playing it. All right, that was your turn, Christina.
Yes, yep, I took that tile.
Okay, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna take an Arctic Fox, and a kangaroo.
Yeah, talking about trick-taking games that put stuff on the head on scoring. My first introduction to something like that was with Dwarf King.
I love that game.
That's a good one too.
That's the first. I think it's the first new trick taking game I bought, and it was based off of Rob's recommendation. And I think we played it at Origins, maybe.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, we played it, and I love it. Like, I immediately bought it. Just the idea of the different scoring mechanisms, and someone gets to choose whether it's part A or part B. Like, I love that game.
Absolutely.
And again, that was on Rob's recommendation, just from Origins, and him talking about it on the podcast as well.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take the penguins.
This one we need to get back out because that one's been on our shelf for a while, and I remember just how much we enjoyed playing it.
I took it to a friend. I took it to a friend's house who we would play like kind of mainstreamy games. And then I brought out Dwarf King, and we played it probably like 3-4 times in a row. Like me and my friend and his brother, and we just rolled through it. We loved it. It's one of the games I brought here to Minnesota with me. Not that we can get together right now with anybody to play it, but
Right.
We have our small group of people that we're able to get together with. That
You have your little pod of people that you.
Yeah, I mean everyone kind of works at the hospital, so I mean everybody's
right.
Everyone's kind of exposed to the same people in the same groups. So, and then I'm here all day with Bugs, so I don't go anywhere.
All right, so I have completed my penguin enclosure, and I did pass the tree kangaroos, so breed away.
Yay! Finally.
So I finished my tree kangaroo enclosure. So I'm gonna take one and put him over here.
I've heard great things about the crew, Victor, but
Yeah.
I just I have yet to get it to the table, not been able to get anybody around. I mean, it's very hard.
That would have been a good Origins, like at the Hampton type game.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Like,
yep.
Yeah, like Christina's got her bottle of tequila, everyone else is drinking bourbon, and we are just playing the crew all night.
That was a big hit at BBCon. Was a lot of people stayed up late playing the crew.
I made sure, so we get a Cosmos order for the toy store, and I do a lot of the purchasing for our game section for stuff that's not Milton Bradley, or not Milton Bradley because they don't exist anymore, but Hasbro and stuff like that. And so when the Cosmos thing came through, I was like, we need to get the crew.
And smart.
It's
for sure.
I think we've sold through what we have so far, but I think as we stock up for Christmas, that's definitely one that we're gonna. I know that I keep telling Clay every week that I need to call him about all of the Capstone stuff because we're in Cincinnati. The store is in Cincinnati. I'm in Minnesota, but Clay has moved a little further south into Cincinnati, and his games have always been a big seller because we can tell people they're Cincinnati-based games. At one point, while I was still working in the store, when I was still working in house, we had sold more copies in the year of the Climbers than we had sold Ticket to Ride and Catan combined.
Whoa. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was mainly me talking it up to people. But at the same time, like, we had a pretty decent display. We had a sample copy out, and it said Cincinnati-based company. And then you explain to people, like, here's the thing. You move a block, move your person, that's it. And you can play it at a bar if you want to carry 5 pounds of box with you. And you can play it at home. And, like, people, like, will go, hey, what's that? That's a cool game. And, I mean, I think we sold almost 50 copies at one point. We were well ahead of both Ticket to Ride and Catan combined. So that's the thing about the Simply Complex line is that you just are like, here's a few rules and go.
Yeah, for sure. I remember the year that it came out. The Origins.
Is it me? I'm sorry. I got distracted. TJ, you just went, right?
Yes, I've triggered tree kangaroos.
Right. I'm getting a penguin and an artifacts. Okay. We should be able to play the game and also have conversation. But I got distracted.
Oh, she does this professionally, everyone.
Yes.
That's the thing about
I am a professional, trust me.
That's the thing we're learning about online games is that it's so much easier when you have the thing in front of you to just grab it and not be like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Let me move my mouse.
To gesture at somebody else and just, kind of give them like the hand flourish to say, it's your turn.
Right.
In the middle of your conversation.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Now isn't there a thing in TTS where you could do like the turn?
There is a turn thing.
Oh yeah, like when we played City Builder.
Yes.
In Tabletop Simulator.
It's your turn.
Or in Tabletopia. No, Tabletopia.
Yeah. I get them confused.
Yeah, one's on Steam and one's browser-based. That's how I differentiate the two, even though one of them is also in Steam. Both of them are in Steam
If Kyle's still here, we want Kyle and another of his guys from their podcast to play the networks with us. Kyle, who's in chat, runs a podcast called Submersion, which is a podcast that solely deals with submarine-based movie and television shows.
Oh, interesting.
And so you should definitely check that out if that's a thing you're into. We've been trying to get together to play Captain Sonar since I moved here, but obviously we haven't been able to get that done yet.
Correct.
All right, so
I would like to go ahead and interject once more and say there's probably about 7 minutes left to enter the giveaway for Stick'em.
Yep.
So
you got it.
If anybody hasn't done the exclamation raffle and you can hear my voice, just pop a follow and type exclamation raffle. Be entered in.
We passed breeding of penguins.
Penguins. All right.
Of course, I cleared out all of my penguins.
Oh, but I do get a bonus breeding.
I also get a bonus breed.
This is not going well.
So I did too. I completed my penguins and my foxes.
No.
I guess
boy.
That's all right, but most of your other enclosures are pretty empty.
Yeah.
Is he talking about my enclosures or yours? Because mine have
Fine.
been empty since we started this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to start putting some animals in here. So would that mean I get two attractions?
You would get 2 attractions.
Absolutely do.
All right, where's the corn dog stand? I want that one.
You want a corn dog stand? You don't care what is on it. You just want the corn dog stand.
I do need a single, so that's. They have soda,
drinks,
ice
fries,
cream,
or ice cream?
popcorn. Oh, I would say corn dogs are more zoo.
I mean, the Cincinnati Zoo sells chili, so
well, I mean,
there's that.
It's Skyline, right?
Gold Star. Oh, see,
are those chili brands?
Yeah,
it's a Cincinnati chili thing. It is
it's the Coke Pepsi of Cincinnati chili.
Yes. And these are the ones that you put the chili on top of spaghetti noodles.
Oh yes,
and it's chili in the both literal and figuratively loosest sense of the term.
It's absolutely. It has not got beans in it.
Nope, and it doesn't really have meat in it.
What?
It's just it's like chili sauce.
Yeah, they make really good chili dogs.
Okay.
They're conies. Thank you.
If it's just the sauce, though, there's no meat in the.
There's meat. There is meat, just not like big, hefty chunks of meat. Like
you would make it home.
It's not a Texas style. It is very much a regional thing.
And again, you have your brand loyalty. So,
all right, I'm good. Right. I triggered all my bonuses.
All right.
Yes, Jason. If you put chili on anything, it makes it instantly better. I will agree wholeheartedly, Jason.
All right. So I am going to do a thing.
Oh God! Everybody, step back. He's doing a thing.
Doing a thing.
He's probably gonna say breeding again.
No. I'm trying to.
I mean, that looks.
I believe it's part of the game into which I'm trying to fill the entire board. So that's what I'm going for right now.
Wait. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't gonna. Wait, we're supposed to fill this whole board.
I've been doing it all wrong.
I thought I was just making pretty animals. I'm not doing that well either, so I don't know.
Richmond's animal enclosures have got a good engine.
Jonathan Colton song, Skull Crusher Mountain. Have you ever heard it?
Did you
No
complete your
idea.
turn, Richmond?
Yeah, I completed my turn. There's a musician named Jonathan Colton. He sings very nerdy songs. He did the songs for the two main songs at the end of each portal. And there's one called Skull Crusher Mountain, which is essentially like a Dr. Evil type person who's kidnapped this woman, and he wants her to love him. And but they live on this secluded island with wolves that howl and such and such. But he said one of the lines is, "I made a half pony, half monkey monster to please you."
Huh?
Okay.
Um,
If anybody wants to breed Arctic foxes, you may go ahead.
Oh, please.
can't.
I can, and I'll get a bonus breed. Thank you.
So do I.
Thank you.
You're
Don't
welcome.
help Richmond.
We had a lady in
You're
our college who every time she would like slide your card at the cafeteria, she'd slide your card and go, "Thank you, thank you." Her name was Letha Mattingly. She was everyone loved her. She was the best.
Sounds like the best.
She was. All right,
Okay, me
Christina.
picking up a meerkat and a flamingo. And do I still get to add a new animal to an enclosure or no?
So, say that again.
I picked up a flamingo and a meerkat, but I don't also get to add one of these guys.
Correct. It would only be if you had a meerkat or flamingo in your houses.
Because you know that penguins and meerkats are mortal enemies.
Enemies.
All right. So I am going to go 1, skip the space, so 2. I want to
Meerkat
stop
breeding.
here and get a flamingo and a kangaroo. Then we're going to breed meerkats.
Absolutely.
And then I'll get a bonus breed.
As do I.
As do I. Nobody's
gonna-
special here.
Oh gosh, thanks, Christina.
I finished my penguin enclosure.
Finished Arctic fox enclosure.
I'll get first dibs at a attraction.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It was your turn.
Yes.
All right. Thanks everybody who entered the raffle. It is closed, and I will go ahead and generate that once we get finished up here.
Who won?
I know. We'll generate that
See, if
once.
someone guesses who wins, they also win something.
Oh, Christina will be providing the second prize.
We could do that.
just-
We could pull something out of our collection and send somebody a second prize if they guess correctly who wins the Stickum raffle.
Oh my goodness.
One guess only.
One guess only.
All right, so I get an attraction. So I will take. I'll take this guy. I don't know why.
Here's the money choice is to say you exactly new board order. That's exactly the money choice. You just say me.
Then if you win, you get 2 games.
Exactly, and you know that person entered it.
All right, I think I have completed my taking of an attraction. So TJ, you get to take your
I'm
attraction.
going to take an attraction as well.
Yeah, John Wolf.
completed.
Jonathan Colton. He was. I guess my first introduction to him was I went to see Riff Tracks at the movie theater in Roanoke, not the Grandin, but the one out by Best Buy and Walmart. Do you know the one I'm talking about, Christina?
Out by Valley View, by the mall.
Yeah. So the movie theater there, and we saw Plan 9 from Outer Space, and they had him as a musical guest, and he sang Skull Crusher Mountain and something else, and then I've like got into it and realized he was the guy who did the songs from Portal and all that stuff. So
I can't place that, but I do complete my meerkat enclosure. Meerkats. Thank you, Christina.
Welcome.
And I will go ahead and grab that. Another enclosure.
I know we don't say it enough, but thanks to everybody who's been hanging out with us, watching us play in New York Zoo, and just kind of talking nonsense for a little bit. Appreciate you hanging out on a Tuesday or what Christina thinks is a Wednesday night.
It's Wednesday.
And
maybe I just want it to be Wednesday.
Yeah, closer to the weekend.
If you have the power to move days, can you just say Friday? That'd be like super awesome.
Then we would miss Thursday, and Thursday's our record night, and so then we would miss a recording.
Man,
is Jeremy back this week?
He is back this week.
Not listening.
Not listening.
But he'll have all of his beach shenanigans stories with whatever those are.
In a van that has no air conditioning, with his tiny feet and flip flops that probably don't hang on his tiny feet,
and stopping for gas every quarter of a tank.
Oh,
I'm gonna put that
it's
there.
Funny because I know he's not watching.
And then I'm gonna put a penguin there.
Oh, that's no fun there, Jason. Yeah, I feel like with the lockdown and everything that's been going on, I don't understand what days of the week are anymore.
Yeah, especially if you're like always teleworking from home and like you have no context of like the outside world.
No.
Or you watch a 20-month-old all day.
And you're just like striving for adult conversation.
Oh, I don't know if you know this, but we started a Twitch channel.
We started a Twitch channel to have an adult conversation.
That just happens to start when Bug goes to bath time at 8:00. So, yeah.
Not and
don't get me wrong, I love it, and it is. I will look back on it and be very happy that I have spent this time. But holy hell, she's a monster in the best way. She just like wants to be outside 26 hours a day. So it's great. It's perfect. She we're at the playground in our apartment complex all the time, but man, it is not as cool in Minnesota as you think it is in the middle of summer.
How hot is it there?
Right now it's starting to cool down. Like it's been in the 60s the last couple of days, but I mean it's been up in the 90s the last couple of weeks. So I mean
it's pretty hot.
It's hot for Minnesota for sure.
I would say so.
My turn? Whose turn?
I believe so. Christina, you moved one from this place here?
And
took a tile?
No, I took a tile from here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying here.
Yes. Sorry, I took a tile.
So that is Richmond's turn. Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Who are we? What are we doing?
I blacked out. What happened?
What is this? What's happening here?
Thanks for joining us on Brand Beer Gaming. We're gonna play New York Zoo today.
Oh, good. Do I get to do the rules again?
Yeah.
So breeding.
Oh gosh, no, you don't.
All right, so I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna put my penguin there. And great news, guys! It's flamingo time. So I finished my flamingo pen.
I finished a flamingo pen.
I didn't. I got a rock.
God. I wish there was like an Azul type function where I could like lift the entire tile and slide everything off.
That's fancy if it does that.
It doesn't. It's the worst. But I'm also going to bonus breed my foxes. So
that's right. I get to breed one more, correct?
And I finished my foxes. So
wow.
I'll get 2 attractions.
Wow. Christina.
I
don't know.
I know it's not looking good for us.
It's not looking good for you. You were in the race. Not so much.
I only read the rule book 14 times today.
Have you been practicing though? Is that the thing? Like, secretly been practicing all day too?
He cut them out in pieces of paper. He sent me him, and he was playing against Bug.
Yep. Who's in Kentucky? So
yeah. She knows how to use Twitch table.
She knows how to use Tabletop Simulator. All right, fun.
You got your special pieces.
No, he's getting them now.
Not yet. I'm grabbing.
Look at that. It's right in there. And a twofer.
Yay.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Great. I'm gonna take this one.
My turn.
It's not really I can do anything. Okay.
Okay, so it'll be my turn coming up, and while Christina is placing that, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna move to here. Grab this guy.
I see you, penguin.
Oh. There we go. All right. Christina, tis your turn.
Yes, I'm trying to decide. I've got to do this, even though I wanted to do something else, but I played that attraction very strategically.
Yeah, look at that.
Like a somewhat of a glove. like a
Like a glove that is slightly askewed. Yeah, there it is. Beautiful.
Great, Richmond. What you doing on your last turn?
That's not my last turn. I wish it was, but it's not.
Hey, EJ, you should take this piece.
Oh yeah. You mean the one that'll end the game?
I miscounted how many spaces were away.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'm saying if anyone heard me going 2, 3
under his breath counting.
Yeah.
I guess I could also put my Arctic Fox on there.
So I'm gonna go here.
Absolutely, probably should do that.
Meerkats and penguins. I don't have an enclosure for. Oh, I do have an enclosure for penguins. All right, I'm good.
We passed the kangaroos.
We can breed tree kangaroos.
Which gets me to complete space.
And then bonus breed, of course.
Oh, right.
Breed.
I'll do that.
Well, I finished the meerkats then.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, great. How does that work? Do we go in player order of
We go
attractions?
in whoever's turn it is, and then go in player order from there.
Okay, so it was TJ's. No, it was Richmond's turn.
It was Richmond's.
Rat. So he gets it first.
I mean, there are 2 up there of the.
All right.
I get it.
Even all the onesies.
Okay.
Now it's my turn. Now I really don't have to worry about Richmond taking that piece because,
Doesn't need it.
Don't need it anymore.
Just got to prevent from him breeding his kangaroos, which will be a long time.
Which it won't be because he's about to breed penguins.
Penguins, which he'll be able to. But then it'll be a while.
Breed. Maybe. It depends on what TJ does.
Yeah.
It depends on what TJ does, and it depends on what you do.
I'm going to do all the things that you don't want me to do.
That's fine.
It's just filling the board, right? They don't have to have animals in them or anything.
Correct.
That's what's interesting about the game is that you're making this engine to breed these animals, but at the end of the day, you're only
filling space, man.
Filling spaces.
That's a weird space. I don't like that piece.
Yeah, I saw that the last time around. It was like, I can't make that work.
Yeah.
I could have reached there. I would have taken that one to fill over here. It is, I'm completed my turn. So, Christine, that's all you.
I'm going to move 1, take this nice big chunky guy.
That was a good one.
Penguin breeding time.
And it's going to be, what do I need to put on there? I need to put on there, Flamingo. Yeah. Flamingo.
Flamingos. Victor, they're part of my strategy of making a really nice looking zoo that doesn't function like I've crammed them all the animals in together. Like they don't have any room to roam. It's a free range zoo. Also, I'm pretty sure I started this off saying I'm terrible at tile laying games.
But you're also planning for expansions for your zoo enclosures. So
Yeah, like
you've got like a sustainability strategic plan going on.
like we're putting in polar bears, we're putting in grizzly bears, we're gonna get a white lion. It's gonna be great. Hey Clay, get on this expansion right now. Time stamped. Need some credit right here.
Yeah, 61 in New Hampshire sounds good. I think it was 60 this afternoon here in Minnesota.
That
Rochester,
really
Minnesota.
nice.
There's a peghead who lives here in Rochester, Minnesota. I talked to her on the Blue Peg, Pink Peg BGG forums. We never met up, but I do know that someone is here who is a peghead in Rochester. All right, so is it my turn?
Hey, Toast, thanks for the raiding party. Hi, guys.
Hey, Toast.
We appreciate
Oh, Toast, what's up,
stopping
man?
by.
Toast is been streaming. I got on there when he was streaming FIFA. He's now doing some Pokemon stuff, but all of his players in FIFA are basically crowdsourced from like other streamers and stuff like that. His best player is named Bonesaw. Yeah,
I don't think you're actually allowed to have a Bonesaw in soccer, but
I am a big Bonesaw stan. So, all right, so I get a flamingo, and I have a flamingo in my pin, so I'm going to add one to that, and I'm actually not going to put it there. I'm going to put it up. And then I get a Arctic fox to put right there. That is my turn. Bonesaw. Man, Bonesaw scoring like 4 or 5 goals a game.
It's my turn. I'm gonna go
toasting
right
on
here.
The Twitch startup community on Reddit that I found, and so good dude, teacher. I think he's a music teacher. Tell me if I'm wrong, but that sounds about right. But he's a teacher, but all around good dude. So if you're wanting to watch Pokemon stuff, yeah, music teacher. So if you want to watch any Pokemon stuff, or if you're still doing FIFA, go check out Toast's channel. Give him a follow. He's absolutely he's a good dude.
Harper's big into Pokemon. Not so much the game, just more of the anime and the cards, and she's nuts for it.
Is she playing the card game?
No.
Okay, so I bought the It's Christine, it's your turn.
Okay.
I bought my daughter the starter pack that they have at Target, and it has been the best and the worst thing I've ever done, because long term, obviously, this is to get her to play Magic the Gathering, all like oh wow, I can't think of the one from Fantasy Flight now. Keyforge, that's it. Keyforge, all those things like that. But also, I have now invested in my future that I am going to be buying those for her, and I know how much I spent on Magic the Gathering as a kid, which stinks. I know how much that'll cost. But it's also been a really cool way that I've tricked her into reading more. Because I make her read all the cards to me.
Oh, yeah.
Harper has this book, and I guess it's the encyclopedia of Pokemon.
Yes.
And we are going through it alphabetically, and I'm learning all of my Pokemon, and I'm just waiting for the day that I can cash in on all of this stuff I'm learning about Pokemon.
Yeah. I know the exact book you're speaking of, because Kennedy has actually gone through her second one.
Oh.
We've actually gone through one already, and we had to buy a new one. So I'm all too aware of that.
So
Kennedy
Just
loves
waiting for
carrying
that one
around.
night we go to like trivia night or something, and it's like name 15 Pokemon. I'm gonna be like, yes, guys, finally.
I've been training
help.
my entire life.
Yeah.
have I ever told you about our experience with trivia at the Wasina Tap Room?
No,
So whoever ran it, and I don't know if they still do, they write all the questions themselves. So it's not like from a company or anything. They just do it in house. So we had just moved to our house just right off Wasina Tap Room, and sorry, I just did kangaroos, and I still need to get a meerkat.
Then my turn.
Yeah, and then so we get there with a group of people from our gym, and they're like, all right, so first question is geography, or first category. So like it'd be 10 questions all in the same category. It's like geography. And it's like, here are the cross streets in Roanoke. You tell us what building's there.
what?
Like, oh, yeah.
That's not exactly trivia.
Fair.
Right.
For
and so
people who don't live there.
The people we were with, the people we were with were like, we've got this. But it was like firehouse number 2 and blah blah blah. And we're like, what is going on?
Oh man, that's
But, like,
rough.
The first night we were there, it was like round 1, 10 questions about rainforests. Like, no one knows 10 facts about rainforests. This is absurd.
All right, Christina.
All right, I'm trying to decide how to best Richmond.
Sorry, I didn't breed my Arctic foxes when I crossed the Arctic fox
Jason.
line.
The Pokemon Encyclopedia. It has entertained Squish so much. She loves carrying that thing around and just pulling him up, and now she's watching the anime too. So
Harper is like all over that, and it's yay.
Well, I grew up during that era, so it's like kind of reliving my childhood. At least the first stretch of the anime was what was my childhood. So it's definitely nostalgic to me, and it's exciting to watch her.
Into it.
She's so excited watching it.
All right, I went Richmond.
All right. I'm going to go. The only move I can make. So 1, 2. So flamingo and kangaroo. So I don't have kangaroos anywhere. So I'm going to put 1. Hold on.
Now, we haven't, I don't know if we've actually used the rule, but at any point you can take, instead of 2, 1 of any animal, correct?
Right. I was trying to think of whether that was strategically the best move for me, but
so we're gonna breed some meerkats here.
Now you tell us that rule of the game at the very end.
Well, it was also covered in
Patrick would do.
TJ, way to do the rules explanation.
What?
So that you. All right. So kangaroo, we'll put in this not important zone.
He said it at the front. He said it at the back.
And then
I might not have been listening.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, it might have been that one.
All right, I'm good.
That's something Angie would do. You tell me now? No, I told you earlier.
TJ, we
crossed
meerkat breeding.
Meerkat breeding.
Meerkat, and I completed a meerkat.
Oh, thank God, there are only 1 space attractions left.
Yes. Well, you would have won the game if they weren't.
That's true. Good point.
I make lots of those. No, I don't. I really don't. Oh gosh, I keep picking up this poor enclosure. These Arctic foxes. No wonder they might be extinct, maybe. I don't know. Or on the edge of extinction. I don't know. I really should pay more attention when we go to the zoo. I spend more time looking at the red pandas, though. They're adorable.
They are adorable. That's one of Harper's favorite animals.
We spent 40 minutes watching a red panda climb up a tree over and over again, and my daughter going, "Oh no, I hope it doesn't fall. I'm so worried for it." I was like, "No, it does this all the time." She's like, "I'm still worried for it." I'm like, "It's gonna be okay."
See Fiona?
Yeah. I mean, yes, we've seen Fiona, which is the hippo.
Hippo, yeah.
It's a hippo baby. who
She's pretty
who's not-
popular on Facebook.
yes,
Yeah, man.
yeah. They whoever
Team Fiona,
ran
man.
whoever ran that was a PR genius.
Well, we in the spring, that was one of the things Harper did was at I think it was maybe 2:00 Eastern time every day on their Facebook page. The
Yeah.
Cincinnati Zoo
Mhm.
had a different animal,
We did
and
that too.
she loved it, and it was
Yeah,
such a
yeah.
good idea.
Yeah, Bug
Absolutely.
enjoyed it.
The zoo's
Does that.
the zoo is I do love Cincinnati. I don't give Cincinnati a lot of credit. I'll give them credit for two things. The zoo. and
What's the
goddamn
second
do
one?
They've got
And the
some really
chili?
good breweries.
Yeah, brews are good. Breweries are real good. That's the one thing I miss right now is Minnesota breweries. Not great. We have one that we really
Ooh.
like. We have one or two that we really like, but in Cincinnati, it was just like there's so many. There was
Yeah.
like the bubble's about to bust in Cincinnati in terms of breweries, but the breweries that they do have are so good. So whose turn is it, by the way? Is it me?
TJ's.
Okay.
Oh wow, how did it get back to me all of a sudden? Woo.
At
Uh,
the
Well, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna get some Arctic foxes.
didn't the Deschutes thing close in Roanoke or just outside Roanoke? Like the big one?
No, it wasn't Deschutes, it was
Arctic fox.
Ballast Point
Yeah, that's right.
closed.
Ballast Point
But-
closed. Interesting.
The next to Josh's store downtown, the building he shares, the tenant next door is a brewery, and they just opened. So within that 2-block radius, there's 2 breweries there now.
What's the brewery that's next to him?
It's called something Cactus. Patrick went there
Oh.
recently, and he said it wasn't bad.
Well, your
But
turn.
it's right across. It's literally across the street from Big Lick. So I don't know how
Oh
that
yeah,
works.
yeah. Okay, sure.
All
Is
your
it
turn,
Christina's
Christina.
turn?
All right. Strategically, what is my best move?
And I think I'm gonna go ahead and check out and see who our winner is as we're coming close to the end of this game.
It's me, isn't it?
All right, here we go. Let's see who wins. New board order.
No way.
he did guess
called
himself.
It.
He called
picked
himself.
himself.
So
That's crazy.
Christina, it's on you.
I will, Steve, that's one of our good pegheads, Steven Seitz. I will pick something out of our collection and send it your way, friend. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
just
awesome.
Either DM us or whisper it to us on Twitch or send us messages on Twitter or email brandbeardgaming@gmail.com your address and we'll get it to Christina. Unless
That's
Christina already
hilarious.
has it.
Yeah, I've got it.
That is the strategy.
That's
Well, if
awesome.
Christina's got it, then she can give it to us so we can get it to Clay
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
your
we'll get it
Oh,
out
for
to
sure.
you. But hey,
for your copy of Flickum.
Oh, flick them.
What? Oh, sorry,
Stick
Stick 'em. Stick 'em.
That's awesome.
Awesome. I really appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with us.
For
Let's,
sure.
let's see. Let's watch who wins here because it's getting
I-
close.
I
It
wonder
won't
who
be.
it's gonna be.
Let's see. Do we breed? We bred flamingos, right?
We did.
Fantastic. So
Yeah, we're breeding
there's a
flamingos right now.
flamingo, and we'll put a little guy there for my bonus breed.
Yeah, bonus.
The problem is
Stink 'em? Yeah, stink 'em.
gonna have to go here because that's the only place I can go. We'll do Arctic Fox, which means I can pull an Arctic Fox from my house.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one's a tree kangaroo. So tree kangaroo, and I'm finished.
Hey,
Ooh, Stinkum. That's
stink 'em.
It's like the game I played with Isaac at Axe Stinky Queen,
I don't.
which was
know what that means.
ridiculously silly. It was a set collection game where a queen wanted to collect different kinds of farts.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
All right. We are now breeding tree kangaroos.
Great.
Tree kangaroos, fantastic. Game's over, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because my bonus breed will get me a penguin.
oh,
I'm
come
not even going to
on.
clear it off.
Dang.
Bam.
And here's what the winning board looks like.
Yay!
That right there, that's how you win the game.
It's
We have a lot of
streams in.
attractions. Like, is this a food court? What is
Yeah, that's
happening?
the food court and a
Yeah.
roller coaster.
Yeah, it's definitely a food court because they're all in one section together. And then up here is the there is a little soft drink and hot dog stand up at the top, just in case you get parts. You work your way to the back of the of the park.
Yeah.
So I am.
Awesome.
You know
Good job.
when we started this thing, I was like, I'm never going to win a game, or we're only going to play co-ops, and that way I won't ever feel bad that I don't win ever. 2-1.
You did.
2-1. Christina, I crushed TJ in Fort.
He did.
Oh, you did.
He crushed me in Fort.
Like by 20.
Yeah, it was rough. But we've
Such a
also
good
played.
game.
We've played 2 games that are not in my wheelhouse, which are deck building and tile placement.
So what's your wheelhouse then? So you should pick the next game. So
Yeah.
Well, so
I would-
next week we're doing a co-op. So, but the one after that, TJ can put something in his wheelhouse, and then
we've also got to keep in mind length of time of games that I would like to play. A lot heavier.
That's true. That's fair.
A lot heavier. Or heads up games. We played Unmatched last week, and I mean, I guess we could call it even. Richmond, we played 2 games of Unmatched.
you each won one?
No, I stopped him in both games.
Oh, I got crushed.
Yeah, Rob crushes me in those.
It's
2 hands in, I'm like, wait, why am I playing this?
I love Unmatched. I don't know if Adam's still hanging out in the chat, but we played at his house my first get back together in person with people. I went over to Adam's house and we played Unmatched, and I won very quickly with what's his name? Can't think of it. Bruce Lee. So I won Bruce Lee, and I was like, oh, I'm really good at this game. And then I played TJ 2 games in a row, and I was like, I am so not good at this game. I'm terrible.
Well, guys, I really want to thank everybody who came out to watch us play New York Zoo.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to thank Capstone for letting us give a game away here. That was so kind of Clay. Really appreciate it. And more importantly, I want to thank Christina for coming here and not stomping me in the face.
Not schooling you guys at all. I have to eat crow now.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Go to Twitter and apologize profusely.
you all are pretty close.
I also do want to say, even though there's no way that I was going to come in second or was ever going to be Christina, I do have less spaces showing than Christina.
Whoa.
Yep. So technically, I'm the loser out of all of us. That's it. I'm never coming back on this show. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Totally kidding. This was a lot of fun. This was my first Twitch appearance, I think.
I'm so glad that we could have you on.
Is that true? Was that
That
true?
might
I don't
be.
know. I might have just lied.
You might have. But if it is
Camp
true, we're so glad that you
Popcorn,
chose us.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you guys are awesome supporters of Blue Peg Pink Peg and have been from the very beginning. So we love you guys.
That being said, everyone, go check out Brawling Brothers podcast on Tuesdays. No. Blue Peg Pink Peg every other Monday. It usually drops very early in the morning.
Wherever podcasts are sold.
So if you have small children, it is great for when you wake up at 6 or 7 in the morning, and you're
We'll be there
done
waiting for you.
Yeah,
It's
and
like a warm hug.
It really is like if you've met Rob, Christina, Patrick, the other guy,
Droopy Droops.
Yeah, Droopy Droops. Whoop whoop. It's like hanging out with friends. It's one of 2 podcasts that I listen to religiously. Not only because it's great content, but it's like hanging out with friends. So we appreciate Christina coming on, and we love your podcast, and we
Awesome.
will try and have do some more stuff where we can get involved with you all for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be great. We're always happy to come join you guys.
I really appreciate it. And everybody, check us out next week, same time, same place. We'll be playing co-op. Follow us on Twitter at Brambeard Gaming.
Yeah, we're playing Marvel Champions. Is that right?
Yes, when we play some Marvel Champions.
So
And
someone's. I think I'm going. I'm calling it now. I'm going to play as Black Panther. I think it's the only.
that's fitting.
I think it's fitting, and
Fitting. I like it.
so we'll. Last time I did, I was terrible, but I'll see if I can do it better.
Thanks everybody for joining us. We'll see you next
Thanks,
time.
appreciate it.
everyone.
Thanks, guys.